Dear Tate, right now you know nothing of deep pain, grief, and loss. You have been spared from carrying the heartaches of the world. In a sense, I miss you and who you were before death touched your body. And yet, I'm softer than you. I'm more tender, more aware of heaven all around me, and I'm less afraid. And God never wastes pain. This child you're so looking forward to bringing into the world will be born into heaven. And you will be left here aching with the pain of losing a literal piece of yourself. A quote you'll come to understand deeply by Jessie Snap. She says she never knew how deeply she could love until she stood on one side of the veil and her child on the other, her feet rooted on earth and her heart forever reaching toward heaven. This is your new reality, and here are some priceless things that you will learn upon the way. Number 1, Taylor Swift has an apt song lyric that says, "Saying goodbye is death by 1,000 cuts." Understanding of this loss takes time and comes in waves. As you move through life beyond your loss, each new season and stage and holiday will be another cut. This is both heartbreaking and beautiful, as the reminders hurt, but also keep your child near to your mind and your heart. Number 2, a quote by Jamie Anderson. She says, "Grief, I've learned, is really love. It's all the love you want to give but cannot give. The more you love someone, the more you grieve. All that unspent love gathers up in the corners of your eyes and in that part of your chest that gets an empty and hollow feeling. The happiness of love turns to sadness when unspent. Grief is just love with no place to go. You will not hide your grief, just as you did not hide your love. Allow the suffering and pain to do its work in you. As the saying goes, you have to feel it to heal it." Number 3, I need to tell you about a fancy scientific term called fetal microchimerism. Long story short, it means that during pregnancy, some of your baby's cells will leave the womb and travel through the placenta into the bloodstream, where they can be found in all different parts of your body. This starts around 6 weeks into pregnancy and continues for the duration. Some have been found even decades later, women in their 90s still carrying the cells of their children. This means that the feeling that your baby is still with you is not just a feeling, it's true. Literally carried at a cellular level in your body. Although Elowen feels far away, she will always be with you. Number 4, you will find ways to mother her as you go. This will be some of the best advice from your counselor. Take time to spend with her and connect in ways that feel special. You are always her mother despite the distance. Number 5, you will experience the best of humanity, the feelings of hundreds of prayers breathed to the heavens, begging God for your comfort and peace. You will be lifted and carried by family, friends, acquaintances, and even people you've never met. They will send you flowers, gift cards, checks, heartfelt letters, books, mementos, edible arrangements, gift baskets, special jewelry, and even a 9-pound honey-baked ham. Do not fear, for God's grace will flow to you through other people, bearing this heavy burden with you in 1,000 ways. Number 6, you will learn to live with joy and sorrow. They are both your friend. This poem will be a comfort to you, by Khalil Gibran. Then a woman said, "Speak to us of joy and sorrow." And he answered, "Your joy is your sorrow unmasked. And the self-same well from which your laughter rises was oftentimes filled with your tears. And how else can it be? The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain." Number 7, you will feel guilt for living your life after loss. Yes, mom guilt is present even when your baby is not. You will question all of your decisions and want to move forward, but also hate yourself for moving forward without your baby. Be at peace. Know that you will never leave your baby behind, no matter how your life changes and how much time has passed. Know that she wants you to be happy and to live a joy-filled life. Number 8, you will carry life again. It will be exhilarating and terrifying and overwhelming. You will open your heart to love again despite all of your fear. It will be worth it, and your heart will heal. And to my win, I can't wait to meet you in heaven. We are one day closer, and I will learn everything about you, and we will spend all our days together. Until then, may your song always be sung, my beautiful baby.